Hello, everyone. It is me, Linux, the New York Downtown It Girl. Welcome back to another episode of Pumping It, the #1 podcast on planet Earth, where I teach all of you how to, well, pump it. Because if I can pump it and you can pump it, then we all can pump it. But before we get started on pumping it, girl, we're not in Bushwick anymore, are we? In fact, we're in the complete opposite of Bushwick, Los Angeles. Yes, honey. I do not know why I have to talk like that all the time. And just 2 days ago, we were somewhere even further from reality than Los Angeles, Coachella. Now, for those of you that know, I am the Coachella queen. I love it. It's all of my favorite things wrapped into one. Live music, doing drugs with my favorite celebrities, wearing cunt looks every day. I love Coachella. But if you guys follow me on social media at I'm_Linux, then you would know that this Coachella has been a little different than my previous Coachella. By that, I mean, bitch, I performed at Coachella. Let me say that again. I performed at Coachella. And for some goddamn reason, everything, and I mean everything, was going wrong. Let me tell you. First, my outfit. My roommate and my best friend, she's an amazing designer. I would usually say her name, but girl, she pissed me off this day. If you're watching, bitch, I love you. We had like 2 months to plan this outfit, right? I bought all the supplies 1 month away from my flight. The fabric's still in the shopping bag. 3 weeks away from my flight. The look has not even been started. 2 weeks away from my flight. The look has still not even been started. 1 week away from my flight. The look has not even been started. The night before my flight. The look has not even been started. Finally, at about 11 p.m. the night before my flight, we start making this look. I have to go to the airport at 5 a.m. That means I have to pack my suitcase by 4 a.m. The look has not even been started. It's 11 p.m. Bitch, what the fuck am I going to do? A couple hours into making the performance look, I am like, I gotta get to the fucking airport. She's like, 30 more minutes, 30 more minutes, 30 more minutes. Bitch, it's 6 a.m. I gotta get to the fucking airport. I literally have to get to the airport at 6 a.m. 30 more minutes, 30 more minutes, 30 more minutes. Finally, at around 7 in the morning, I get a notification from Delta, your flight's boarding. I'm still an hour and a half away from the airport. And obviously, y'all can tell the outfit is not ready yet. Baby, let me book a new flight because I am not gonna make it on this plane. I book a new flight for about 8 p.m. that evening. No outfit, missed flight. That is how my trip to Coachella began. 2 more flights and $1,000 later, we made it to Coachella. Like I said, a lot more shit went wrong. When you go to Coachella, there's different tiers of wristbands. There's the GA, flop, there's the VIP, flop, or there's the artist wristband. Period. I only go to Coachella if I have an artist wristband. You need the artist wristband because that basically means you get to go backstage, you get to enter through special areas, you get better bathrooms. At every single stage, there's a separate artist area, which basically guarantees that you get front row for every single artist that you want to see. I got an artist wristband because I was performing. My other friends did not have artist wristbands. I'm like, girl, if you want to hang out at Coachella, you're going to have to get an artist wristband or else you will not see me at all. So I found a Coachella wristband dealer. Yes, girl, a Coachella wristband dealer. And this dealer was selling wristbands for about $3,200. Basically, what happens is after you Venmo him, he adds you to a little list and then he hacks into the Coachella guest list right when you're about to pick up your wristband and he puts your name on the list. Crazy, I know. But he make a lot of fucking money. I had at least 20 people, 20 of my closest friends pay this random man $3,000 so that they too could get artist wristbands. It's now day 1 of Coachella. I finally have my outfit ready. I have my wristbands. My friends all have to go to guest list to get their wristbands. The festival starts 3 p.m. My friends are all at the will call. 5 p.m., day 1 of the festival. Their names are still not on the list. And what else? The random guy that I had all my friends send thousands and thousands of dollars to off the internet was not responding to any of our phone calls and any of our text messages. The festival already started. No one had wristbands. I need to be focused on my performance. All my friends are texting me being like, bitch, where the fuck is our wristband? Bitch, did you just scam us out of thousands and thousands of fucking dollars? I was so stressed. If 20 people were scammed out of thousands and thousands of dollars and stuck at Coachella with no way into the festival, I was fucked. I don't have that kind of money. I do not have that kind of fucking money. Also, Lady Gaga starts at like 11 p.m. It's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Finally, my friends all get their wristbands. They all race to Coachella and run to Lady Gaga. And yes, they did all get their wristbands. And yes, they weren't scammed out of thousands of dollars, but I still spent the whole week before Coachella freaking out about my outfit, missing all my flights. The whole first day of Coachella, when I should have been rehearsing, was spent trying to call some random scammer man to hack into the fucking Coachella guest list so that my friends wouldn't lose thousands of dollars and they would be able to see Lady Gaga. That's still not all that was going on. The third thing that was taking up all my fucking bandwidth. One of the artists performing, who I thought was a friend of mine, but clearly wants nothing to fucking do with me, was throwing a party Saturday night after their set, and everybody and their mother was invited to this party, except for Linux. Except for the it girl. Not only was I not invited, bitch, I was basically fucking blacklisted. Everybody that I knew had an email with an address, with an invite, with an RSVP to get into their after party, except for me. I reached out to the PR person. I reached out to their assistant. I reached out to them. No response. Sorry, Linux, can't come to our party. And don't even fucking try. Oh my God, I was so sad. I am not even trying to be drama. Think of it this way. After the festival, you still want to fucking party. I was performing on Saturday, so I wanted to fucking party. But to know that Saturday night, the main day of Coachella weekend 1, all my friends were going to a party that I was blacklisted from when I thought the person throwing the party was literally my friend. So that was fucking with my head. That was fucking with my head. I felt like such a loser. So that's 3 things. The 4th thing, my ex-boyfriend was also performing at Coachella. Sometimes exes are a key, but this ex-boyfriend of mine hates me. He hates me. And I love him. I'm madly in love with him, and he fucking hates me. So now those 4 things, the outfit and travel drama, the wristband, my friends getting scammed out of thousands of dollars drama, the specifically blacklisting me from their after party drama, and then the ex-boyfriend performing and wanting nothing to do with me drama. In addition to, I'm nervous as fuck, I'm performing at Coachella. It was giving stress. It was giving crying. It was giving, oh my fucking God, this is not fun. I do not want to be here. I want to go home, go to bed, pop a Xanax, and just disappear. So now it's Saturday morning. It's my big performance day. Our time slot for sound check is between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. I am on a golf cart speeding to my stage for sound check. It's 11:40. I was supposed to go through my performance like at least 5 times. I have maybe 5 minutes to prepare for this performance, maybe 5 minutes to get comfortable. I get to my stage, I do my sound check, the stage manager hates me. I'm able to run through the song literally once. I get off the stage. Girl, I was so stressed. I was crying. I was shaking. And that's when it fucking hit me. I'm not even performing at Coachella. Physically, I might be here. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, I am a million other places. Just listen to how I described that. I was performing at Coachella, but everything was going wrong. How can the greatest thing of my life be happening and all I can even think about is everything bad that's going on? I know y'all have done that before too. Plenty of times in your life. Anytime that you are just going down the line of everything that's going wrong, my outfit, my flights, my friend's wristbands, my ex-boyfriend, I'm left out of this party. That probably means that not everything's going wrong. You're just only focusing on the negative. And that is not the tea. That is not how we should be perceiving our lives. I was literally experiencing a once-in-a-lifetime moment. It's a beautiful sunny day at my favorite festival in the world. I'm performing my original music on a stage. All of my best friends are there. I have a healthy body that's able to dance all around that stage. I look hot as fuck. I have an amazing outfit on. Why am I unhappy? I was choosing to ignore all of those amazing things, all of those blessings, and instead tantrum the fuck out. I was doing everything in my power to not enjoy this moment, and not only not enjoy it, but hate it. Another thing I realized, this was not the first time I've done this. This is not the first time my sour attitude and my bad perspective has completely hijacked a beautiful moment. I've chosen to be unhappy and focus on the negative in so many amazing big moments in my life. Yes, I was always there, but I wasn't really there. I was angry. I was stressed. I was tired. I was too focused on everything that was going wrong. I was too obsessed with how it should have been and it wasn't, rather than being grateful for how things were. And then later I'll scroll through my Instagram and look back and I'm like, the only thing I do remember about it was how angry I was. People will start conversations with me like, oh my God, you looked so good at that red carpet. Oh, that one? I was super pissed off because my hair wasn't the right shade of blonde that I wanted it to be. I was super mad at the photographers because when Gabriette walked through the red carpet before me, there was 1,000 flashes of light from the photographers. And when I went up there, there was 3 less flashes than I wanted there to be. People will say, you look so good in that magazine spread that just came out. Thanks. I was actually the second option. So I feel like I don't even deserve it. I didn't like how the makeup artist did my outfit. I look like a boy. People will say, oh my God, I had so much fun at that last party you threw. I was having such a bad night and it made me feel so much better. Thanks. I was actually super pissed at the lighting guy because he kept doing color lights instead of the neutral strobe that I asked him for. And I know you guys do the exact same thing. Your birthday party, you were consumed with how much you hated your fucking outfit. You didn't even notice that every single person in your life was around you celebrating you as you blew out the candles because you got chocolate cake instead of carrot cake. Your wedding day, the earrings you wanted didn't come in time, so you're just so mad about how you could have looked that you couldn't even focus on the fact that you're so lucky to be standing across from someone who wants to marry you and spend the rest of your life with you. You just fucking hate your wedding. The tablecloths and the flowers weren't exactly how you wanted them, so you just spent all day long pissed. That vacation you just went on, because you didn't get the exact hotel room you wanted, you weren't even able to focus on the fact that you finally were going on your dream vacation to Paris. And then when you're reminded of the wedding, birthday, or dream vacation, you shudder at the thought of it because you only remember how angry you were. You only remember how stressed you were. Maybe you lie and you say, oh, thank you. It was so amazing. We loved Paris. When really all you want to do is roll your eyes and complain about how miserable of an experience it was. How embarrassing is that to admit that you were so miserable at such a major moment in your life that you should have just been so happy. You should have been so grateful. You should have been taking it all in. I know you guys watching are so guilty of this because I'm so guilty of this. And here I was doing that before my Coachella performance. By doing that, I was missing so much of my life. I don't want to miss my life anymore. I don't want you to miss your life anymore. So how do we not miss our lives? How can we be present? How can we be grateful? How can we be in the moment and be happy about that moment? I got off that stage after sound check and I said, bitch, fuck the outfit malfunction. Fuck the missed flight. Fuck the imposter syndrome. Fuck the ex-boyfriend drama. Fuck everything and enjoy this moment. Linux, you are not about to miss any more of your life, and you are especially not about to miss this moment in your life. Because I remember, and I do not want to cry. I cry every episode. I cry every fucking episode. I remember when I was 13 years old growing up in Wisconsin, and the only place I was safe was in my bedroom. When I left my bedroom, I would be abused by my parents. I would be abused by my family members. I would go to school, get my ass beat by bullies. But once I locked that bedroom door of mine and was safe in my bedroom, I had my piano. I would write my own music on that piano. I had this big full body mirror that I would perform in front of like I was performing at a music festival, like I was performing at Coachella. The only thing that stopped me from killing myself, and yes, I'm being completely real, the only thing that stopped me from killing myself because of the shit I was going through outside of that bedroom was the dream that one day I would be Linux, I would be on that Coachella stage, I would be singing my fucking music, and life would finally be worth living. And how fucked up would it be to tell that 13-year-old Linux, you are gonna get that Coachella stage, you are gonna perform your music on it, but you're gonna be miserable every moment of it because you missed your flight, because your outfit wasn't ready in time, because your friends got their wristbands a little late, because your ex-boyfriend's a rock star and performing at the festival. You weren't invited to a party, so you're gonna be miserable. 13-year-old me would look you in the face and be like, girl, I know you're fucking lying. Hand me the microphone. I'm smiling on that stage. I have only a few minutes on that stage. You only have a few minutes to do that wedding ceremony. It only takes 30 seconds to sing happy birthday. And we're gonna spend that short time angry and literally miss it. We're gonna miss our lives. We're gonna miss our lives. You're joking. I'm not missing my life and you're not missing yours. We are going to be present for these moments moving forward. I am going to be present on that stage at Coachella. You are going to be present while the most important people in your life sing you fucking happy birthday. I thought, I'm gonna be in this moment. I'm going to experience it in its fullest. So I did just that. 4 hours later, it was my turn to take that Coachella stage. The microphone was in my hand. I walked up those stairs and a roaring crowd of 1,000 people met me there with their hands in the air, screaming my fucking name. And during that performance, I wasn't thinking about a missed flight. I wasn't thinking about my friends getting their wristbands a little late. I wasn't thinking about not being invited to that party. I wasn't thinking about my ex-boyfriend. I wasn't thinking about being nervous. I felt the sun on my skin. I heard the echo of my voice in the microphone. I saw the details of the palm trees waving back and forth from the desert breeze. I remember breathing in and I kind of smelled the chemicals from the fog machine. That part was kind of spooky, but I still remember it. I took in every detail. I was there for my life, and I wasn't Linux, affected by all the chaos of the weekend, affected by all the noise in my head, affected by the imposter syndrome that those other performers give me. I wasn't the version of me that questioned my worth, that felt like I didn't belong there, especially for that 13-year-old Linux. I experienced everything, but I wasn't performing in my bedroom. I wasn't hiding from the people outside. I was on that stage, living the life I had always dreamed of. And while I was living that dream life, I was fucking pumping it. I wasn't pumping it because I looked good. I wasn't pumping it because I got back at my ex-boyfriend. I wasn't pumping it because I got every single lyric correctly, because trust me, I missed a lot of them. I was pumping it because I wasn't missing my life. I was there. And from now on, you will do the same thing. You will be in attendance to all those big moments. You will be grateful for those moments. You will be present. Gone are the days that you shudder at the memory. Gone are the days that you think, oh, I don't even remember that. Nope. You're going to look at that photo of you at those big moments. You are going to think, I'm so happy I was present for that moment. I'm so happy I showed up to my life. I'm so happy I didn't miss it. I am going to be checking this time next week to make sure that not only did you do something that scared you, not only did you do something that made you grow, but you were present for it. You remember it. You were there. Even if your outfit's not working, even if your voice cracks, even if you're running late, at least you're still there. At least you're still alive. This is your life. Don't miss it. Wherever you guys are right now, look around that room. Take it all in. Look around. This is your life. And with this life of yours, you ain't gonna be missing it because you're gonna be too busy pumping it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and listening to another episode of Pumping It. I love you all so much. Mwah.